Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 938. My name is Christine, and on today's episode I'm showing you some new Crafters Workshop templates designed by Rebekah Meier. Today I am showing you the stencils from the Crafters Workshop designed by Rebekah Meier. This first one here is the Rosetta doily. It is a 12 by 12 stencil. This one is the ring doily. We have stained glass and then the Byzantine. And if you're taking my Exploring Art Journaling class, you know I've used these stencils throughout the entire class. I just love them. Then we have this stencil here. I think it's called Specimen. And then we have this one, Sketch Grid, which is really great. I love all the lines. And of course, all of these stencils also come in the 6 by 6 version. So I've used these piles of times. They're really great for backgrounds, for flowers, loads of stuff, and then the Specimen and the Sketch Grid as well. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 journal pages I made. So I've sprayed the backgrounds with these different stencils and sprays that I'm going to show you. I made sprays using the Inktense Blocks, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And then you can just see the layers of the stencils and then the black on top. Then these flowers are actually flowers I sell that I have printed and cut myself, and they're available for sale in my Etsy shop called Scrap Time Shop. Very easy. And so I collaged them over top just to have that solid color, well, not really solid color, but that color on top of the really crazy busy backgrounds. And then added some little flowers and then doodled with my markers. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to do the backgrounds. So I have my Inktense blocks here. And Derwent has this tool here with a little grater on it. So you could grate the blocks right in here, add some water to make a paint. But because I want to add them into my spritzers, Derwent also offers a really great spritzer, but I only had one, so I happen to have these other little Mist-It spritzers around that I used. So what I like to do though when I'm making the spritzer is actually just take the grater off the top and take a piece of paper and grate on the paper. Now this spray here is blue. I had some in, but then I've used it and I've added water, so I need some more intensity. But the great thing is that you can mix and match the blues to make custom sprays. And all you do is you take your block and you just grate some of the color on. And you see you get some pigment there. But I'm going to add a bit of dark too, not too much, just a bit. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to open my blue. And then I have a crease in my paper here. To pour it in. Like that. Put my lid on. And then just shake it up to mix it all up. Now I have a sort of pinky purple one, so I want to add a bit to that as well. I'm going to just do it right here because if a little bit of the blue gets into my purple, it doesn't matter. And so I'm going to start with this sort of pinky color. And then I'm going to go with this little darker purple color. And then I might even add in this other purpley color. So there we have that mixture. And I'm going to add that into our spray bottle. And mix it up. So then you can test your colors. That's good purple for me, and the blue. Nice. And the more you do it, it'll probably get a little darker just because the ink is making its way up the sprayer. Okay, so now that we have a couple of sprays, and I also have a black here that's already mixed, black enough for me, I'm going to take my card, and I'm using a watercolor card, but you can use other cards. And for this, I think I'll take some of the little doilies. I'm going to get a paper towel to put underneath that. And you can just put one on, but I'm just going to put them all sort of on and overlapping just for some fun. And then I'm going to spray some with the purple. I'm going to go over it with the blue. And you can see how easy it is to make some stencils. That I had a piece of paper handy. I'm just going to get a piece of paper to collect that spray. So I like to use just printer paper to go over, and I'll later use this for a collage sheet. But just to collect that ink, so then when you peel it off, I have a nice design transferred on here. That's the beginning of a collage sheet. So I'm going to take my stencils off, and you can see the pattern. I'm going to go back with just a paper towel. And then I love to use this sketch grid one for the little lines and go over it with the black. And then I can put my paper back on and pick up that excess black. And then just that little bit of black. So that's the base of a card ready. I can then put those flowers that I have made over top. The great thing with the blocks is that once this will dry, the ink will become permanent, which is really great. So if you were to wet it again, it won't reactivate. And so it's great, so when you put multi-medium on over top to glue on your little flowers, you're not going to get that ink transferring. So that is the Crafters Workshop templates with the Inktense blocks that we use to make our own mists. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you some new products from Lawn Fawn Stamps. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.